G'day Western Australia, Coram from Audiocom and Universal Fuse here. The reason I'm only greeting Western Australia is because today I want to talk about radar detectors, and as you may know, they are only legal to own and operate in Western Australia, not in other states of Australia. If you are caught using a radar detector in other states in Australia, it will be immediately confiscated and quite often destroyed. So don't get yourself in that position. If you're not in WA, we do not recommend using a radar detector. However, Western Australians are good to go. Now, the advantage of a radar detector is obviously it gives you forewarning of speed traps and speed cameras. And there's a wide variety of those in use and in play in Western Australia. There's the fixed speed cameras at red lights and traffic lights. There's the fixed speed cameras on some places like Graham Farmer Freeway and Tonkin Highway and a few others scattered around town. There's also a lot of speed traps, or what are known as multinovas to some people. And these are the little temporary ones that go on the side of the road that's set up inside a vehicle. Sometimes they're just out on a little tripod, and sometimes you'll see them now in a big trailer drawn thing with a big heavy duty case around it, because I think they've had some problems with some people vandalizing or attacking the cameras. So they've got a little bit of extra protection now. So there's also the handheld speed laser, so the cops with the guns. The cops are quite often on bikes when they're measuring with those, and you've got speed measuring devices on police cars that are measuring your speed, measuring oncoming traffic speed. So that's a bit of the range of the speed measuring devices that are out there, looking to maybe get you speeding if your speed habits are a little over the posted speed limits. So at Audiocom, for a long time, we have stocked and sold a variety of radar detectors to help you manage your speed and minimize your exposure to getting fines with these speed traps. There's a bit of confusion out there in the marketplace as to whether these things are legal or not. They are, yes, 100% legal to detect a speed camera. So a radar detector, or these days it's all on the laser frequency platform. So a laser/radar detector is 100% legal to own and operate in Western Australia. The ones that are not legal to own and operate are the laser jammers, which they were on the market for a little while, some time back, and then a couple of years ago a law was passed and changed to prevent the use of laser jammers. So you cannot jam a laser frequency that's measuring your speed, but you're not breaking any law if you detect it, which gives you an opportunity to slow down, modify your speed before you get a fine. And that's really what the federal government are doing, right? They're not trying to take your money, they're trying to get people to slow down. So a radar detector will help you manage your speed a little bit better, and will give you some alert to quite a lot of these devices and help you manage your speed before you get a fine, so you don't miss out by losing money. And look, they're not infallible, okay? We keep two great models. The first is the Whistler Pro 93. That's definitely the most popular model that we do. It's only around $500, which is pretty good value in the realm of radar detectors, and it will give you pretty good detection. I use a Whistler every day in the vehicle that I'm in right now, in my work van, my delivery van that I use to ferry stock back and forth from the shops and mountain bikes around. So I've spent a lot of time on the road with the Whistler radar detector, and it's pretty damn good. It will let you know, obviously, to your proximity to all the fixed speed cameras. The Whistler is GPS enabled, so it knows where it is in the world, and it will alert you when you're approaching any of the fixed speed cameras. But as well as that, it will also, still on that subject, it also monitors your own speed. So it lets you know and plays a nice little pass sound when your speed is under the signposted speed, but you're going past the fixed speed the fixed speed devices that are measuring your speed. So you'll know whether you're, if you haven't been paying attention to signposted speed zones, the radar detector itself will let you know how fast you're meant to be going. Pretty damn good feature to have. Now, the other ones it will pick up on are all the mobile speed cameras. This is where they come into the realm of not being, totally infallible. They try their hardest, the radar detectors, and they pick up as many frequencies as they can, and in a lot of cases it will give you really good notice to a handheld speed detector or the mobile speed detectors that are on the side of the road. However, there are some of the speed traps set up these days that measure the back of your vehicle as you're traveling down the road, and no matter how good your radar detector is, no matter how many sensors you have scattered all over your car, they cannot pick you up until the very last second, and you just simply do not have time to slow down and modify your speed. So there are some circumstances where any radar detector, no matter how fancy, will not save your ass. So look, the best thing to do is try and keep an eye on your speed and keep it under the signposted speed levels. But to help protect you and to save you from those niggly little 5 kilometers over, 10 kilometers over speed fines that a lot of people can often get, then the Whistler radar detector is a really damn good option. Definitely a crowd favorite in the stores because of the friendly price point. Now, the next model up that we like to keep is an Escort Redline DX radar detector. I don't have a box here to show you, but we have them in stock at all the Audiocom stores. You can check them out at audiocom.net.au. Those detectors are a little more well featured. First of all, just looking at the case and the form factor of those detectors, they're a little nicer built. They have a really nice multicolor display, and you can choose the color of your display. A very good feature they have is Bluetooth phone integration, so they can link to your phone via the Escort Redline app, and they will add notifications as well as the detector itself making audible notifications. It will alert you via your phone's audio output as well. So if you're listening to Bluetooth audio in the car while you're driving and there's a radar detector event, it will let you know through the Bluetooth system as well. So it's just like a double alert system. It also is a little bit easier to update with new information because you can do that via the app as well. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully I'm right with that crazy claim. So the Escort Redline EX is definitely the top of the range. Now, again, it's a little more future-proof. We do not recommend using it in states other than Western Australia, but the Redline EX is undetectable by radar detectors. So if you were compelled to use a radar detector in another state, that would be the one you would use. But again, I do not recommend it. Audiocom does not recommend it. They are not legal to operate in states other than Western Australia. But the top of the range, Escort Redline EX radar detector, the best you can get for a desktop radar detector, comes in at around $1,000. Check them out on the website www.audiocom.net.au, and we keep those two models in stock at all the Audiocom stores. Now, realistically, look, we've tried and tested a lot of different radar detectors. We've had a lot of different ones over the years. Many of them are quite similar in performance and price. We've settled on the Whistler as our entry-level unit because it's very, very good. It operates extremely well, and it operates about as best as you can expect a radar detector to protect you. A radar detector to protect you. And it's coming in at a very nice price point. If you just want to go a little bit more top shelf, a little more peace of mind that you have the best of the best, then get your hands on the Escort Redline EX radar detector from Audiocom, and that will give you the bee's knees. That's the top shelf option. A little more customizable, a few extra levels of alert, and just a nicer looking unit all around. We can offer hardwire installation at any of our Audiocom stores. So those radar detectors come with a quick plug and play kit, so you can either hop from vehicle to vehicle, use it in a hire vehicle, things like that, or we can hardwire them into the car just to give you a neater installation, so all your cables are hidden away. And if the radar detector is going to spend all of its time in one vehicle, we recommend that just for neatness. It just means you're always switched on and plugged in, and you're always going to be protected. So if you want to protect yourself this summer on the road, help reduce your chance of speeding, fines, and help manage your speed a little bit better, get into Audiocom. Have a look online at audiocom.net.au for store locations, and let us help you with a radar detector this summer before any of your big trips.